All right,
Yeah,
so let's do the Diamond League men's 100 meter now. Rudy, in terms of course, you know that Coleman won.
yeah.
But give us a rundown of how the result came because Coleman, Akeem Blake, Brummel, all of them was in this race. Sabini, all
Yes.
of them was in this race. But just give us a rundown in terms of if you have it there, in terms of how the results was.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it again. I just lost it here. Sorry. I remember those
Yeah.
three. There's a
I know
Jamaican there.
Coleman won and run
There's a
9-7 and run
yeah,
9-9-7 and Sabini got the nod over Akeem Blake with
yeah.
982 and
It was
well
well,
not
yeah. I
982
just
but
I have it
998
right
and
down here.
999.
I have it right down
So
here in terms
go.
of the top three, but I just lose it there for now. I have to wait for this computer to reload again. But
Yeah.
certainly what I have down here was it was a very close race because it was 997, 998, 999. So that's how close it
999.
was. It was like
Yeah.
bam, 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 and then 10:03, I think,
Hmm.
10:09. So I have all the results here 10:03, 10:09. Then I think it's 10:14. It's not even loading up 10:19. Yeah. So it was a close race, certainly. And it has to be right there. Like I said, when we talk about even Coleman, we have seen how he's been running. He show up when it matters. This was the last
Yeah.
race. This was the big money race, and he shows up.
He
He
shows up.
showed up. In
Yeah.
spite of who is in the
One
race,
other
in spite
thing.
of who is not there, he showed up, and we could have never take that away from him. He showed up
Yeah.
at the right
And he
time,
won.
and that's what he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he showed up. So we give him
Hey,
credit for that.
listen.
We give him credit for that.
Of course. One other thing I can't understand with Coleman because his personal best is 976, right? He's
Yeah,
29 years old right now, and I'm not so sure if it is the Sha'Carri distraction that he has
yeah.
or there is something
There's
else
something.
that's because he
There's
has a
something in
good
there.
coach, right?
Yeah,
But something is not propelling him over the last couple of seasons
yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of getting better, right? Because I think it was 2019 when he ran 976, right? But he's not getting much
Yeah.
better. I mean, I think he's going because he had a lot of 10 seconds this year. Maybe this must be the second 9 seconds that he run, right? I mean, he did make the
The
US
second one. Yeah,
team for the 100 meters. Again, I think he's just going to be participating in the 4x1, but he's just not there at all.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know what's going on with him. At 29 years old, I mean, there's not too much more to go, right? Because when you reach 31, 32, then you're pretty much at your prime in track and field is gone for
It's
men,
gone. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
It certainly is. And I
um,
think and I think that's what it is too with a lot of these athletes too, that they get to the point that they look at the age and some of them try to transition into something else. It suddenly always be a challenge for them. Um,
mhm,
and when you look at how they perform over the years, and then they look at now and they're trying to figure out what they want and what they want out of the
mhm.
sport. Sometimes it's too late, and that's what you find. And then it don't help when you get yourself in this situation now with the Sha'Carri stuff. It's a distraction for you. It's a distraction on what you want to do, distraction on your performance. Because when we look at his performance, we say, is that a result of the Sha'Carri situation?
I don't
And
know.
then is it a good match for you, or you getting into a relationship because other people is in a relationship, so you kind of
Yeah.
take, so it's
Hey,
a
you know
lot of
something?
little things,
Hey, you know
and
something though,
that yeah,
Rudy? You know something though? Um, Coleman was one of those athletes, right? Again with Lyles himself too. That
yeah,
I think them this the Usain Bolt, right? Because they were like when people come up to them and say, "Hey, you look like you're going to be the next Usain Bolt," they had some harsh criticism and that
criticism, yeah,
we are not, they
yeah,
don't want
yeah,
to be matched up to Usain Bolt and all them kind of things. Him, and Noel I was one of those that I remember. That this
yeah.
the big man. What I'm always saying, and just to even to go back to your Shakira thing, you cannot. People who was ahead of you, I've always said this about too many young people. Persons who are ahead of you that paved the path for you. Don't disrespect that
Yeah,
path at
certainly.
all, at
Nah,
all.
yeah.
You
And I think you go
understand?
back to with him, and I think what's really keeping him and keeping his name and his legacy alive is he has the world record in the Indo 60, he has the
Yeah.
American record, and he has the national record in the United States for that.
Yeah,
So he has that, and I think that is what he holding on to because he has that record hasn't been broken yet. I think
and
that's
that's
the
what I'm
one he's
saying. He's
holding
not
on to,
progressing.
and there is no push, there is no progression. But they will get invited into meets. They still will get invited into meet
Yeah,
because of that.
he's going to make some
Because
money.
that, yeah,
He's
yeah,
going
they'll
to
make
make
some
some
money.
money.
Yeah, and
You
a part
know.
of that too is your coach. Who's your coach? Also, that makes a
Yeah,
difference. Also, that makes a big difference on them. Who's your coach? So certainly,
yeah. I think he
like
has
you
a.
said,
I don't remember
I
his
like
name
what
now,
he
but
did.
he
Yeah.
has a good coach. He has a.
No,
I try to. He's an
did
Olympian.
you?
He's an Olympian that is
Yeah,
his coach.
he
You know.
went. They switch.
Yeah.
He did that. Dennis Mitchell.
Dennis Mitchell is still his coach,
Yeah, so
isn't
when
he?
they switch, Sha'Carri
Yeah.
Richardson, they all in the same training camp.
They're all in the same camp.
So
Right.
we talk about a distraction in the camp that no, it changed you because now she may not want to see you. You may not want to see you. Now you have to change
Yeah.
your schedule, and like so much things that is a distraction. And then
Yeah.
Sha'Carri do have the Jeffersons that she trained with. She still have
Hmm.
Titi Lala she train. All of those are is
Yeah.
training partners. These are the people you want to be with. You understand me?
Of
But then
course.
do you get to train with them because
But
there's a
but
lot.
no.
There's a lot.
But
There's a
still
lot.
not progressing.
Yeah.
Still not
You got
progressing. Hey, listen.
no progression. No progression.
Sabini is always a little threat. Sabini from South Africa, always a little
He
threat, right?
is.
I'm
He
expecting
is.
Sabini to make the finals of the 100 meters at the World Championships,
Yes,
right? It's
yes,
going to
yes.
be,
He certainly is. He certainly
Bean
can
is
do it.
always a little
Yeah,
threat, always a
yeah,
little threat. And I mean, I like the guy, he's a humble guy, and he's always running 9 seconds. I think he has run quite a bit of 9 seconds all the time. Not so sure why he can't get past 9:82, which is his personal best at all. But he is, and maybe who knows? This year he might just spring, a personal best on us, and get to the podium. Who knows? He is always there and always can spring a surprise. So I mean, I'm looking to see him at the World Championship. So I like the
yeah.
fact that he has won a couple of Diamond League races too. So his season has been going pretty good so far. I would say, in his estimation.
Yeah, yeah, certainly,
you know.
certainly.
And then of course Akeem Blake, always there and thereabout. I'd love to see him make the finals as well. It's going to be tough, but I'd love to see him make the finals in there in as well. But it was a pretty good 100 meters, real close. I guess a lot of these maybe we would call it second string guys because the big guns them running some fast times these days, 970 and that kind of a thing. So, it was good to really see them out there, getting in there. And I love when they can go and make some money too,
No, no,
on the
definitely. Yeah,
circuit. And this was a
when
big
you see
final.
when you
Pretty
see
exciting.
when you see those guys and them get out there and making some money, it's a good thing. And it's a
Yeah.
good thing for them. Good, like again, good thing for the team, good thing for the training camp, good thing for the family. Go there, make some money. Because, like I said, at this time, it's a money thing. It's a money thing.
Yeah, man, it's a money thing. All right, so that's what it is. Thanks again, for those commentary, Rudy. I will certainly, hope that our, the Sports Club fans can definitely put their 2 cents in there. Coleman definitely, you know, came and deliver and give us something to cheer about and to
Yeah,
remind
yeah.
everybody that
And he's
he's
still
going to
around.
be,
He's
yeah,
still
that he's
around.
still around. So even though it's not 100 meters at the World Championships, he's going to be
Yeah,
still around and going to be a big factor on the 4x1 team, competing up
yeah,
against them Jamaicans that everybody is
yeah,
touting that might be possible a world record run. So, um,
yeah.
so let's see. So remember, like, share, and subscribe to the Sports Globe. Will be coming at you, as we say, more frequently as the track and field season eat up and as the other sporting season eat up. So like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Tell us whether or not you like the Coleman run, or it was just a nothing event or whatever. But we think it was a really good run. So
Yeah.
appreciate it, and thanks so much for sending us your comments again.